Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm filming another Shop My Stash, which I'm personally very excited about. These are some of my top favorite videos to film just because they allow me to get really creative and appreciate my collection that I already have. I like taking a step back from review-based content and thinking of different ways I can use my products, whether it's layering them differently, mixing different products together to get a different texture or a different shade. I just find them really exciting through and through. So before we start picking out the products, I would love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. Starting with base products, I think I'm going to skip primers and glow boosters altogether. I have so much moisturizer on my face, I don't think I need anything. For my foundation, I was kind of thinking about this. The LYS Triple Fix. Going to use MN1. For concealer, let's go for the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin. Powders, Mercier for my face, and this one for my under eyes. For my cheeks, oh my gosh, all my sticks have fallen, but I'm going for something more sculpty. I'm thinking Patrick Ta. For my highlighter, I'm going to use my M Cosmetics Clarity. I haven't used this in a while. And for blush, ooh, this one's poking out at me. Glossier Dusk. Let's try it out. Now for lips, this is always a hard decision. It's looking a little bit bare in here because I have a lot of them pulled out for other videos, but I'm thinking to go for the lipsticks I marked with little gems to check out more. So maybe one of these would be fun. One of the Merit lipsticks. Potentially this one. Ooh, maybe Modern from Say would work. Ooh, Sultry Moves. I've been wanting to do a look with that. Or maybe, did I do that recently? I think I've done that recently. I don't know. One of these is bound to work out. Moving on to eyes. Let's grab some of these. Let's play with these. So I'm gonna grab a black. I'm gonna mix a custom shade with my About Face Food Eye Paints. So I'm grabbing the black, this green, and this tealy turquoisey thing. Nice. I'm grabbing my Gemini palette. I've been dreaming about this one a lot recently. I think I want to keep this look matte. I don't know if I'm going to need anything from here. No. I think I need a brown that's good for the waterline. I'm gonna grab this one, Tattoo Studio Smokey from Maybelline. And then for my mascara, ooh, I might go for Ilia. I was thinking Rose Ink, but I haven't used this one. I also got these lashes on Amazon, so these might be fun. I've been meaning to incorporate these into a look. We'll see if this works. So I'm a little bit concerned about my foundation. I'm going to see if it's still good. I just saw on the bottom of the bottle that it's only good for 9 months, and I think this is way far beyond 9 months. I think this is my first shade I ever had. So let's just see how it sniffs, what the texture's like. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I'll let my gut decide. Okay, it's the same consistency. It's not separated. Oh, it's a little bit. My gut is telling me to go with something else, so I'm going to replace this product. I just sense that this might sabotage the rest of the look I have in mind. Yeah, I just looked back at my old content. I've had that LYS foundation since 2020, so far beyond 9 months. I'm not putting that on my face, so I'm going to be using my Lancôme Care and Glow foundation. And I'm using this Moda Pro Buffer Brush. See, that's going to be like an identical shade match. Perfect. I haven't seen the sun in months, which is good for my skin, but at the same time, I know I'm needing some vitamin D. Not from a bottle. I want to see the sun. And I'm taking this dry Kosas sponge just to remove any excess. I would usually dampen my sponge, but I currently don't have a sink upstairs here. The master bedroom and the guest sink is ripped out, so there's no way I'm going downstairs to dampen my sponge. I'm already sat. If I get desperate, I'll just chuck it into my water bottle. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Am I? Moving on to concealer. Oh yes, I picked out my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, and I'm using the shade 3.5 Fair. I feel like you guys are far away from me. Although I don't have a sink upstairs, I did brush my teeth. I just used my bathtub. Rental living, you get crafty, okay? And to set, I grabbed my Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm just using a fluffy brush. Because I'm the shade of my walls in here, I fear that this powder bronzer is going to be too orangey and too dark for my skin. So I'm just going to use the cream contour from the Patrick Ta duo. And I'm using the shade She's Sculpted. And I'm pretty sure this is going to pull pretty warm on me. So now for blush, no, highlighter. What did I grab? Ooh, yes, I wanted to see what this was like now that I've been really into the Rare Beauty one. I thought that it could be similar, but maybe not, because this is like a baked formula. I'm not sure how the Rare Beauty ones are. Maybe they're baked too? I feel like they're pressed. Let's give it a shot. I'm using the shade Clarity. Oh yeah, different effect, but it's still so gorgeous. I kind of stopped highlighting my Cupid's bow, but I brought it back this week because it's just so fun. It disappears once I put lip product on, but for the meantime, I like it. Now for blush. Oh, that sounded like Miranda Sings, but it's just because I've been watching Joe Santagado's podcast a lot, The Basement Yard, and they always make up their own words, but when I do it, it sounds like Miranda Sings. Not my intention. This is what happens to me when I have coffee. I'm gonna crash in about 20 minutes. If my mood declines, it's the coffee. So now from blush, I picked the Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk. I haven't been really into these tones ever since I dyed my hair red, just because I feel like the orange tone really gets pulled out against my red hair. But this one's not that bad because it's so sheer, it's such a light tint. It looks cute. Because sometimes with orange blushes, it can make your foundation look like it's the wrong color, even though it's the right one, you know? So you have to tread very carefully. So now I'm just going to prime my lids, do my brows, so please enjoy the brow intermission. Before I move on to my eyes, I'm just going to take a little bit of my setting powder. I grabbed the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur. I'm really working it into this Moda Balm 125 face brush. Ooh, there might be a lot on there. I don't know. So for eyes, I actually grabbed an additional product. This is the Makeup Forever Total Taupe liner. You can use these on your lips or your eyes. And this is a sheerer or like a lighter toned liner, and I'm just using this to sketch out my eyeliner shape. And this is such a nice pencil to work with because if you mess up the angle, it's really easy to fix because they're very powdery as pencils go. And this is just going to look like a shadow when it's done. It doesn't need to be fully smooth. And I'm making sure it goes all the way across softly. Now I'm taking that pencil and I'm going to put some in the palm of my hand, just like so, really vigorously building a melty puddle. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is a Moda crease brush, and that's going to gently go in my crease. I'm now grabbing my 3 matte food eye paints from About Face, one in the shade Art of Darkness, Smoke Signal, and Vertigo Flowers. So I'm taking the most of Vertigo Flowers. Then I'm going to take a touch of this turquoise shade, about that much. And then I'm going to take the smallest amount of the black, just a little boop worth. That might be a bit too much, we'll see. Okay, that's exactly the color I wanted. And I'm just going to slowly start building this up, and I'm taking a little amount of product and blending it out because this stuff does dry down. And now I'm grabbing my brown liner and I'm going to put it in my outer corner. Color Story, inspired by Shrek. And then just to fade that off, I kind of like the darkness over there and the light waterline in the inner corner. I'm taking some of my Makeup Forever pencil again just to help kind of ombre that. And I'm also going to tightline. My eyes looked full of fear there because they were. Now I'm grabbing my Gemini palette and I'm going to take, ooh, I don't know, I think this one. I'm going to add just a small amount of this just to help even out some of these. I decided to go a little bit more grunge with it, and I'm taking some of Bonnie, which is the black from the Gemini palette, and I'm deepening up the outer corner just a little bit. I don't want it to overpower the green, but I thought it just added more depth. Now I'm done with the eyes. I'm really happy with this. Now I'm going to add some of my Ilia mascara. And here are the eyes with just mascara. I think they're so fun. And now I'm going to place one of these lashes on. On the pack here it says manga lashes, but I believe this style is actually called Douyin, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But I think these are gonna be a slay. I like the spikiness with the smokiness. And here are the eyes with the lashes. I think they're really cool. It just adds an extra edge to this look that I really enjoy. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so now let's move on to lips. So I'm going to give a quick swatch to everything I pulled. I pulled quite a bit. That's Merit Avenue. This is Millennial. Ooh, that might be cute. But I feel like we need to go in with something with a little bit more orange. That's Baby. I grabbed Say Modern. That might be nice. I feel like that goes with the tones. This is Rosemary from MAC. Just a little bit dark. And I believe this is going to be a little too dark too. Rosewood from Ilia. Those are pretty much identical. I'm kind of leaning more towards Say, and I'm going to pair that with MAC Strip Down just to get that more orangey tone from the blush. Now Say Nouveau. This look would be really nice with a bare lip too, but I wanted something. I think that's nice. I just put all of those lipsticks into my hair. Okay, forgot they were all swatched. And here is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? Felt like wearing a lot of makeup today and I got it. I just love doing these really structured eye looks that have a lot of steps. I feel like it's a little mini art piece. It just feels like I'm truly painting my eyes. That was my favorite part of the day. But that's going to be all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give this video a like. I will link everything I used in the description down below, so feel free to check that out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!